YouTube, welcome back to the channel. And we gotta talk, Yvid. We gotta talk about this 2K news. For those who know. For those who don't, I'm gonna update you. But we have some 2K League news that has recently just dropped, and it's a big one. For those who don't know, 2K League is the premier event where all the best players in 2K get together. They're on their own teams. Some get drafted to the teams and they compete, usually for large sums of money. This time the pot was 900K, I believe, and it went to Warriors Gaming for one. Shout out to them. So the 2K League has just ended. And that's a double entendre because the 2K League has officially ended for now, supposedly. Please let me know what y'all think, what y'all feel about the news down below. Like and subscribe. But yes, the 2K League is done for. It's over with. They put out an update, the Take-Two Interactive, talking about the 2K League. And before I share my thoughts, which will be more or less off the top of the dome, I'm gonna be just spewing. We're gonna read the updated 2K League announcement, and then we'll talk. So let's hop into the announcement. Take-Two Interactive has dropped their announcement stating the NBA and Take-Two are reimagining the NBA 2K League into a global digital entertainment business. Sounds like they're trying to become the WWE. Driven by a bold new vision, the future business will combine NBA and Take-Two brand assets and seek to engage consumers who live and play where pop culture, gaming, and basketball collide. The venture will feature a new digital media brand, immersive live events, and revamped 2K competitive league. Now, just from reading that, before I go any further, what it sounds like to me, the interest, the hype around 2K and this 2K League wasn't there this year at all. It wasn't there. They're not getting the reach that they need. They're not outreaching the average consumer and their consumer base. They're not meeting their goals, essentially. And it doesn't seem like people want to support and come out for it. They said the digital media brand, a social first, always on entertainment engine with a voice and content style that reflects the way younger fans understand and engage in the world. Part of the problem, people are not interested in 2K. Before we go any further, I can tell you people are interested in the 2K. People aren't going on Twitch to watch it. People aren't going on Twitter to get updates. People aren't tagging. People aren't posting, talking, or watching the 2K League. The reason why, I'm gonna say it right now, this world, especially far as how large gaming has become, when you have people like your Kai Cenats, Aiden Ross, etc., they have encapsulated your Twitch, your Kicks, whatever other platform, YouTube, etc. They have become the premier stars and the premier people that people are going to watch, especially the youth. The youth is always going to be big and be a driving influence and force. Generally speaking, adults have a lot more things that they're doing in their life. So the youth are watching these guys and none of them want to watch 2K. None of them want to play 2K. Nobody wants to be on it. And because of that, they don't have the influence like that out there. We'll elaborate more once we finish reading this announcement. But also live events, immersive experiences that bring to life the remixed world of basketball and pop culture and fun and playful environments. to try to make the scene to me seem more enjoyable, and not just the serious 2K pros going at it, like somewhere where people can also enjoy themselves and have fun. In 2K League, a more dynamic and accessible competitive league that makes it sound like they want to get people into it, people playing, people out there. Featuring NBA players and celebrities, they're going to try to get your big names, the people that people want to see there playing 2K, to get more people interested in playing 2K and watching 2K League. And tacit to the passions of tens of millions of 2K players and fans. Social media platforms and gaming have just dramatically changed how fans consume and engage with sports. A new endeavor sits at the intersection of these technological and behavior shifts, and it will build, engage, and activate a broader fan base that is immersed in basketball and culture. We look forward to our next chapter, and we'll share more details on our 2025 competitive season in the coming months. So, we don't know what's going to happen next year as far as the next 2K League, but it could officially and really and truly be over. There's been a tweet and things going around saying that pretty much everybody has been fired, and there's just a whole lot of mess going on. I'm gonna start with 2K though. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start with 2K and the NBA. Let's start there. Because it's multiple blames and multiple fingers that go out. I never like to look at a situation as it's just clearly one group of people. Sometimes it is, but I don't like to look at it like it's clearly one set of people, one group of people. How did everybody play a part in this, and what could have everybody have done to help fix and alleviate the situation? And like I said, I'm gonna start with 2K and NBA Take-Two Interactive 2K within itself. They do all of them, the NBA 2K Take-Two, they do a bad job of promoting their events, their stars, their people, and getting people to want to watch and play the game. And also part of the problem is NBA has been making NBA 2K and then making a very lackluster product of a game to begin with. The game is very hard to access for the average person, because in order for you to get on and play and make your build, which is what the 2K League is about, essentially, or supposed to be about, everybody wants to make a player. Everybody had hoop dreams. Everybody wants to be wants to be an NBA player, essentially, that plays 2K, that enjoy or just generally enjoys basketball. And in order to get on, play, and have a good time and not completely get beasted on and all that, you have to spend $50 or more to upgrade your character to be at least serviceable, just to get online, to play, and to compete, because your character doesn't even seem like he can play. And make grinding and getting VC, which is what you create your character, they make that extremely hard to get, takes forever to get, and the average person just doesn't have the time to do that. So now you take the casual person out of the game, because I can't just get on and play, regardless of what you feel and how you feel about Call of Duty and who's the elite and who's not the elite. You can just get on and play Call of Duty. Most people get on and get on Warzone nowadays. You can just get on and get on Warzone. Take the guns that you have, find the best classes, which people are doing every game, and just get on. In order to have a great build, a decent build, you have to know what's the mid-maxing, what makes sense. You have people like, I have my homies, I talk to them and converse with them all the time. You can catch me out on Twitch. We be playing 2K sometimes on there, and they'll have a build because they want to be able to drive the ball and dunk, and they want to be able to drive the ball and layup. So they put some stats to drive the layup, and then put some stats to drive and dunk, and it makes absolutely no sense, because 2K doesn't work like that, and you do more detriment to yourself having two stats kind of high instead of just having one stat extremely high. A lot of people, the casual person, doesn't understand that. So they just get on, play, and just never can compete with the people who do know that. And then get matched in with the people who do know that, with the crazy builds, with the whole team out there that has the 2K builds that's elite, and going out there smashing on the little people. So the casual person doesn't want to play. The game doesn't work as intended, between lag, between getting kicked offline. And nowadays you get kicked offline, or something may happen to your connection. You may have a power outage, and now when you're finally able to get back on, you got to wait 30 extra minutes because the game counts you as quitting, and now you're banned for 30 minutes. There's a lot of problems and issues just to play the game, and for the casual person to play, and a lot of issues that make the casual person not enjoy the game. And when you start losing a casual fan base, which has been slowly and surely has been happening with 2K, most people don't want to play it. So if the casual fan base doesn't want to play it, they damn sure don't want to see it. And if the casual person doesn't want to play or see the game, why should your big time streamers, why should your big time influencers play and show the game? It's always 2K, especially the 2K League, especially when in the years that we had the pandemic and had to be inside. The 2K League and 2K itself has been carried by content creators. It always has been, from your Chris Moves to your Tycinos to now your Joe Knows, like et cetera, et cetera. I know I'm missing hundreds of people. There's so many different people out there. No offense to anybody, like I said, doing this off the cuff, off the mind. But if the average person is not playing or want to see it, the streamer doesn't want to play it, doesn't want to stream it, where we getting the information from? Where we watching stuff? Where we want to be seen? That is a big issue. That is a big problem. Take, for example, with Elden Ring. Elden Ring had Kai Cenat, big time streamer, playing it, enjoying the game, loving the game because it's a good game. The DLC just recently came out. No matter how you may feel about the ending of the DLC or whatnot, people have loved and enjoyed Elden Ring since the beginning. So people want to watch it and people want to play it. And then I have my favorite content creator playing it. So I definitely want to see it. I definitely want to play it. I want to try to finish it with less deaths. It's an interactive event. And once that started to become lost, once that started to not happen anymore, you lose a chunk of fans. Take-Two and the NBA have always seemed to be separate from 2K League, and the 2K League has always seemed like it's just focused on their players, which they should focus on their players, but also I'll put it on them too. They never, from what I can see, never truly pushed, never truly tried to make a star out of anybody that has played in the 2K League. If you don't have a star, if you don't have anybody relatable, anybody that somebody wants to see, then it won't happen. The 2K League, the NBA itself, the 2K, Take-Two, they need to help grow, push more of these players into content creation, help get them out there, have them at events, come meet these people, have these people on the first page basis. The Warriors gaming, if the Warriors gaming just won the 2K League, they should be on NBA Twitter. If none of these people start becoming household names, you're not going to be interested in. Take the NBA, for example. The NBA reached the heights that it is today because they gave you somebody to love. Regardless of if you feel Michael Jordan is the GOAT or not, they gave you Jordan. And Jordan became a household name. And once Jordan became the household name, all the money started raking in. It doesn't mean being a household name or a superstar doesn't necessarily mean, too, that you got to be the best guy out there. Being the best kind of helps, but don't have to be the best guy out there, especially when it comes to gaming. It just has to be the most entertaining person out there. So yes, you do have a lot of these players, which I don't agree with, but I can understand it, that don't want to do content creation. Some people want to focus on the game and just focus on the game, which is true. But in order to keep a brand and grow a brand, you got to have somebody relatable. So somebody has to come out and say, yo, let me be the voice, let me be the face, and we gonna make this happen. I'ma help. grow the channel, put my face out there, put some money into the creators, put some money into the people, maybe have more creative teams and an incentivized reason for it. I don't care if the person look like a plan or not. You got to make us want to watch somebody. The 2K League going on, right, was going on, and I wasn't watching it unless a creator had it on, or somebody that was watching was partnered with 2K and they had it on. I wasn't really watching it because I want to see the people I enjoy watching. And then if I wanted to get 2K, if I wanted to get my 2K fix, I would go to people like Joe Knows and watch Joe Knows play while the 2K League is going on, and watch people like Joe Knows play. You need a face. You need somebody to represent who you are. So yes, creators, players, because now we're in a giant situation. It has to be somebody out there that people want to watch, people want to enjoy, people know. A lot of these, I can't tell you more than 5 2K players, to be honest. And like I said, I'm not going to just put it all on the players, because they gotta compete, they gotta perform, they gotta do a job, they gotta be elite of elite. Not every player is meant to be in the NBA itself. Not every player is meant to be a superstar. You have a superstar, and you got your role players that need to worry about hitting that corner three. So that's fine, but you need somebody, and it shouldn't just be up to the player to kind of find a way to perform, be elite, and stream. And then it should be more focusing on the stream. Not that somebody on the team, like shout out to Bear, he wouldn't Bear the Beast, when he was playing or whatnot sometimes, or practicing, sometimes he was streaming or whatnot. But they gotta organically grow somebody and give people a reason to want to play the game again. Give people a reason to want to stream the game. Give people a reason to want to enjoy the game. Bring fun back on 2K within itself. They're missing, they're just running into the roadblock of the game not being enjoyable, not knowing anybody. So now nobody wants to see it or watch it. It's a multifold problem, really and truly. This here encapsulates and shows that enough. Now, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how they're planning to fix the problem, but it's definitely a problem that needs to be fixed. It's a lot of issues that 2K has had that has made the game not fun, not enjoyable for people to watch. And I think it starts there, making the game good again, at least, or decent enough to play, at least, that can keep people there all year. And then we can worry about getting people streaming, getting people out there, help promoting people, help promoting channels, help promoting growth, get some of the big time streamers to want to play the game. And I think really and truly, if you make a good game, you make a game that's enjoyable, that everybody can love, you'll get streamers organically playing the game anyway. These are ways to fix it. Here, what they say sounds nice, but who knows? Because the sad truth about this is 2K has gotten their money. Take-Two has gotten their money. NBA has gotten their money. And we, the people, suffer. The people who actually play in the 2K League will suffer. That's what will happen first. And it can be a scary time for some of y'all out there, really and truly. But we'll see. Like I said, tell me what you think down below. Like and subscribe. 2K out of pocket, y'all. 2K out of pocket.